What up? Happy New Year is
Happy New Year.
officially Happy New Year, motherfucker. No, Samuel, Samuel. Just shout out to Samuel Jackson. Hey, it is officially 2026, and it's the first Friday of 2026. Meaning this is the very first Audible Sports podcast of 2026. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, and like I said, Happy New Year to everybody, man. Hope y'all had a safe and festive holiday season. But man, it's time to get back to real life. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about? And I am here with my brethren, Wildcard Martin. We bring you today's show. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, living good, man. Feeling good. Hey, like you said, man, it's time to get back to work, man. All the holiday seasons is over. No more eating all types of pound cakes and cobblers and anything, and turkeys and ducks, turduckens. All that shit is over. All right, it's time to get back to reality. All right, if you ate too much on Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's about the time that your ass need to hit that gym. All right. Uh,
Shout out to
or
AP.
nah, man. Let me chill out, man. Hey, man, it's a blessing to see a new year, man. Uh, hey, and we're gonna kick it off with a blast. Always a pleasure to be here with my Brody. Yeah, man. Hey, it's 2026. Like I told y'all before we signed off in 2025, man. Hey, New Year, same me. I'm still ratchet and raggedy as ever. All right, I ain't changing. Either you like me or you mess with me or you don't. That's it. All right. Those are the only options you got. You either ride with me or you don't. That's it. All right. All right. But no. Hey man, it's a new year. Uh hey, blessings, man. So hey, we gonna do what we do best. We gonna give y'all that good content, man, and have a blast doing it. So yeah.
Absolutely, AP. Oh, AP did added a little extra on his normal hello. So, Happy New Year. Is it great to be alive on this day of our Lord, 2026? So, well,
Oh,
them folks,
oh,
them folks knocked at your
they
door, man. They
got
got you. They got
they
you.
got
They got him.
listen, bro. Just eat a couple of bean pies and you'll see our way, bro.
Hey, Michelle, it's all about the you. Hey, but the job ain't finished. Job's not done.
Job ain't
I'm like Kobe with it. It ain't finished. We ain't done nothing.
I
Um,
mean,
but hey, let me give before anything, since he in here, let me get this is for AP. This round of applause right here. AP picked up some holiday work. Our brother been out there in the job market, and picked up some holiday work, and guess what? They decided to keep him on full time. So hey, shout out to you, AP.
that's what's up,
You know,
AP.
yeah, getting that done
Yeah.
for
That's how you
sure.
keep it, baby. How you make shit happen.
Absolutely.
On
Um,
a temporary basis, that temporary time lapse. Hey man, we
yeah,
love you. We gotta keep you. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
straight.
absolutely. Um, Easy one today, man. It's easy Friday. We're gonna get into it. Got a fun one. Hey, Happy New Year. We're gonna talk some CFP, college football playoff. Said the quarterfinals happen this week. We are ready for the semifinals next week, and hey, it's not good for those teams on bye. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the NFL playoff picture and a couple of key matchups this weekend that could affect seeding and a couple games that determines who even gets in. And I know it says our shout outs and FTUs. We're not going to do that today. It's too early in the year to be telling people to STFU. We're going to let everybody live for the new year for 1 week. Y'all got
Yeah,
1 week to get y'all lives in order. Next week,
yeah.
we back on it.
When Bobby texted me that, I was about to text him and I said, "Man, you better than me, man. I guess shut up 2 seconds into a new year. I don't give a damn. 2 seconds, 2 days, 2 hours, it on 2 minutes. Shit, if you need to shut the hell up, I'm gonna let you know."
But we are going to get into our Fifth Friday challenge, our mental health check in. That has not changed. We're going to do that for sure. And before we get into anything, man, y'all know what it is. Do us the biggest favor. Click that thumbs up, that subscribe button, and hit that bell so you know the next time that we are here. And you can be heard as well, which is every Friday, 7-ish Eastern, 4-ish Pacific, and 6-ish Central. I think I got it
Hey,
right today. Yesterday I messed it up. That's
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
He was fumbling, bumbling yesterday. I don't know
um,
what happened.
too much eggnog. That's what it was, man.
That's what it was. That's what it was. I get it, man. That eggnog, put a little extra rum in that bitch, hit a little different. I know.
And I know, like neither you or myself are into resolutions, but I am
Yeah.
into just making like plans for myself.
Oh
And
yeah.
one plan that I did make for myself is I'm gonna go ahead and every year the president like pardons some people. How that
Mm,
I'm going to pardon somebody, and Cedric, you're officially pardoned. This will be the last time y'all will see Cedric on Audible Sports Podcast, unless he rears his ugly head again and
crazy.
chooses to get into another battle of verbiage with us. But hey,
Hey Cedric, Happy New Year,
yeah,
bro.
Happy
Hey,
New Year to you, bro. Do your thing.
hey,
I
this
wish you nothing but the best and you prosper. But
yeah, this is everybody making it better, baby.
yeah, it's been real. It's been fun, and for me at least, it's been real fun. I don't know about for you, but nothing but the best to you. And I'm hitting the button right here. Trash, bang.
Mm,
I just trashed that, so you would know you would never see that again, unless he rears his ugly head and decides to. But that's right now. You've been getting given the official Bobby G pardon for the
mm.
for the year 2026.
Stall him out, Debo.
Just got him on 40. Uh, so that's that. I feel good, man. That was a little feather off my shoulder, man. But anybody you want to give a pardon to?
Nah, man, I don't pardon
He
nobody,
said
dog.
no.
New Year,
He
me.
said bump that.
Yeah, bump that, dog. Hey, God forgives, I don't, bro. Foul on me, damn it, that's your ass, dog. I don't know what you're talking
Man said I hate Wesley Snipes.
about. Yeah.
I hate Forrest Whitaker's gums. Hate the back of Whoopi Goldberg's neck.
Hey, dog. And most of all, that motherfucker Wesley Snipes. Hmm.
Oh man, yeah. As y'all can see, man. Same year, same us though, or New Year, same us. But to get into the sports talk, man, we got some sports to talk about. And last night, or over the course of this week, last couple of nights, college football playoffs, second round, quarterfinals, whichever one you want to call it, kicked off. It was some good matchups. You see right there the teams that have advanced. Indiana will face Oregon. Ole Miss will face U, who upset Ohio State. Probably the most shocking game of the second round. I don't think a lot of people. I'm a fan of the U. I didn't have us winning. I saw
Mm.
one path for us to victory, and I didn't really think they'd be able to achieve it. And hey, Ohio State came out there playing around, and then they let them boys get to work. Uh, Ole Miss Georgia, that was a game. We were doing our post game show while that was going. Shout out to AP who did the live watch party during that game as well. That was an exciting game.
What a
Came with
game.
last second field goal by Ole Miss. And I'm a fan of Trinidad.
Hey,
Ain't gonna lie. Um, but yeah, some key matchups coming up. We not gonna hey, if you want to hear what we had to say about those games, hey, go back and rewatch our Thursday night show. Right now, we're gonna talk about the games coming up. Mississippi, yeah, sure didn't have us winning. Humbled me while I was on my high. Can't lie, man. Going into the guy, I gotta keep it a buck. I didn't have us winning the game, but hey, they rose to the occasion, and hopefully they could do it again. You can see they'll be taking on Ole Miss. This should be an interesting game. Ole Miss offense showed out last night, and the U's defense has been showing out the entire playoff. Both rounds, you see Miami's ranked number 10. They took out number 7 Texas A&M in the first round, 10-3. Defeated Ohio State 24-14 in the quarterfinals to get here. And you see Ole Miss, they ranked number 6, defeated number 11 Tulane 41-10 in the first round. Defeated Georgia last night 37-34 in the quarterfinals to get here. Anything? I mean, just what's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this matchup though?
Defense versus offense. That's the first
Mm.
thing that comes to my mind. Um, Obviously, you give Ole Miss credit for moving the football, and you know defenses like Georgia and they handled their business against Tulane as they were supposed to. Um, is can they move the ball on this front four? I mean Miami's front four has been stingy.
Oh yeah, they
they
said. I mean, you got two top 15 at the worst picks on that D line, man.
easily. You definitely get two first rounders off that D line right there. So um, look, I'm gonna be honest about this matchup, man. It's gonna be some tough sledding for that Ole Miss defense. When you look at the studs and the stars that Miami shut down on Ohio State, man, you should be a little bit worried. I mean, you shutting down, you know, a star-studded cast that they got a pure, top 300 talent on OSU in Ohio State, man, and they handled them. I mean, literally, if you watch that game, man, Ohio State offense was pretty much on us till damn near, third quarter. So
Yeah,
I when you do something like that, man, that should have you worried. And I know they've been able to get through and dominate. Ole Miss has offensively without no Lane Kiffin, and they just wanted to prove that they can have some offensive production without Lane Kiffin, and you have.
yeah.
But don't be surprised if you get shut down with no Lane Kiffin running this offense against Miami. I think that's where the Lane Kiffin effect might take its effect
Okay.
because Lane Kiffin. Not saying that he's ever won anything, but he has coached some big games as an offensive play caller at Alabama and won some national championships as an offensive coordinator. But my thing is I just think just having him pulling the strings on offense against something that's going to be vicious as his front four in Miami, man. You want your best guns. I'm not saying that the coaching staff can't do what they do because obviously getting them to the semifinal, they've managed to still handle business. I'm just
All right.
saying that in big moments, you want the guy that brought you all there, and Lane Kiffin brought all y'all there. So, and I know he's not there, and he wanted to coach with y'all, and understandably, y'all said no, and I trust it. I understand that, and I think Trinidad is good. Uh, but damn it, it's what Miami's front four doing right now.
Yeah, tough sledding. Tough sledding.
Yeah, what they doing right now is crazy. I think that might make a slight difference. I give the slight edge to Miami in this matchup because I just think that um I don't know if Ole Miss has seen a front four like this all year. I mean, don't get me wrong, SEC is tough, but
Yeah.
we're starting to see the cracks in the SEC this year, and
Okay.
I'm just kind of like, y'all not the cream of the crop no more. It's not just all about y'all. Y'all got some competition. There's some teams like Miami in the ACC that are,
Yeah.
competing. Teams in the Big Ten that are competing. Um, you know, unfortunately, Texas Tech offense didn't show up, but if they had some offense, yeah, that's a team that can compete. Look, you're getting competition throughout the whole, Power Four, Power Five conferences, or however many power conferences they got now. They gain numbers and lose numbers every year. I don't even know. So, um, but no, but with all that being said, I think it's almost on Carson Beck to actually show up. Former SEC quarterback at Georgia, so he knows what it's like to play against SEC competition. He's been transferred, and they gave him a lot of NIL money. Hey man, it's time for you to prove your worth as this high dollar NIL quarterback. I mean, we know what your defense is going to do, but I'm talking about just Carson Beck in general. Like, is he going to step up to the plate and make some key ass throws in this game? Because they're going to have to get them from him. So, kind of looking at him too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Just coming up from hey, shout out to Jay MIC from the Rec Room. also a Hurricane fan. Said something that might be a problem. The offensive staff is going to be in LSU all week. Can they stay focused after today's portal business and their
Mm,
obligations to LSU? And that's a
fair
real
question.
question. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
fair question. Um, and I agree with what you said, man. Carson Beck, it's going to be all eyes on him. Like the reason why I didn't think we could beat Ohio State, it was Carson Beck. Like the reason I didn't think we could be as good as we could be, I don't think we hit our potential, is
Hmm.
because Carson Beck. Like, and I mean, he almost tricked away the season. Like two L's we got on records because he got pick happy, and even against Texas A&M, he had a big turnover, and
Yeah.
for him to play safe football,
That ain't
like
it.
no, I mean against Ohio State, like I was amazed he played clean football against Ohio State,
Okay.
and
Now, clean football for me is different because when you say safe, I'm like, yeah, play is safe. Hey, it's smart at certain times, but like when you need to make a play, you can't play safe. Like you got to be confident. And but clean, yeah, oh yeah, he needed to have had that clean game against Ohio State because they would have made him pay. They would have made him. They would have made him pay big time. So I mean, I it's a. I think your worries about Carson Beck are warranted. You know what I'm saying? Um, so he's like you said in some of those losses, you like, bro, man, like the hell are you doing, dog? Like, come on.
absolutely. Like, but as long as we can get Fletcher going in that run game,
Mhm.
obviously, get the boy Tony involved, and yeah, dominate both sides of the line of scrimmage. Because the thing for me is how far can we get not producing offensively? Like, uh, the pick six was huge
Yeah.
against O State. I mean, if you take that away, we could be looking at a completely different game.
Hmm.
Um, and controlling Trinidad is gonna be a problem. Absolutely right. Said we don't rotate too many players on our D line as well. I hope we won't have to chase after Trinidad too much. Uh, and that depends on the pass rush. I hope Coach Cristobal. I hope he kind of approaches the game with more of a contained approach versus get to him. You know what I mean?
But
Uh, yeah,
you
have Bain and your boy Big M rush straight upfield. There's a couple times, even in the Ohio State game, a couple times where they where the outside rush, outside leverage allowed Julian Sand to kind of step up in that gap, or even on a couple run plays allowed Ohio State to run through that gap where the end should have been. So I hope we approach it with a little bit more contained strategy versus just getting to him and getting him to the ground.
that's
And
a lot of zone there.
yeah, and luckily we have the front line to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, I'm hoping that. But I ain't gonna be quote unquote homer, flip it to the other side. For Ole Miss, for them to go out there and get a W, it was exact opposite. You got to protect. Obviously, got to protect Chambliss.
Yeah.
I think also moving the pocket, getting him out on sprint outs and rollouts, which he likes to do. He's great at throwing on the run, from what I've seen, able to make those throws, and he has great touch on his deep ball, man. Like great touch on his deep ball. Um, you said Mesto and Bang sound like two characters from He Man.
That's correct.
Oh man. Well, I mean Bane is from you know where he's
He's
from.
yeah.
We're born in the dog. You just lived in it. uh,
Oh, you know too.
the I think going into this game, the thing I'm fearful of Ole Miss is the same thing as usual. If they somehow put up a couple scores real quick, do we have the? Can we get back in it just as quick? Because we can't have a game where we're driving it out down the field and killing the clock. We worked against Ohio State because that's what we needed to do. I don't necessarily think we need to do that against Ole Miss, but this could be a situation where we gonna need what was that 2020 2022 back to show up. We need Georgia back to
Yeah.
show up. So say this semifinal game I'm doing the watch along for. Okay.
Say
Shout out to
less.
AP, yeah. And this game, I believe this game is on Thursday. So yeah, we might might hop in there with you for a little bit, depending on the timing. We got the post game. But I'm a Rob on my Woods, man. I got the U getting the W. I think we can do it. Um, all the pressure's kind of on Ole Miss. I
Hmm.
know the momentum is with the U. Everybody's hyped. The U is back. You know, a lot of people starting to jump back on the bandwagon. But I mean, the pressure always goes with the higher seed. Ole Miss, you the higher seed, and you got that SEC rep. You know what I mean? That SEC reputation to live up to. So Ole State only allowed 84 and a half yards a game, and I think we ran for almost 200. Yeah, yeah. So who you got winning?
Oh no, I'm definitely sticking with the U, man. I and I'm still one of those kind of football fans where I love good defenses, still wins championships kind of guy. So man, just been enjoying the run that the D line has been going on. And Texas A&M boys was talking yap,
Mm,
they pay for it, and then they turn around and handle business against Ohio State, which is I mean, you're talking about a university that's having top 5 recruiting classes every year.
yeah,
So you're going against the elite when you play Ohio State. So when you do that, man, that just tells me exactly who the hell you are, especially as
Ab-
so because Bain is acting a plumb fool, bro. He's been
yeah,
cutting up.
yeah. He's
So
about to be top five for sure.
oh yeah,
Uh,
he helped this draft stop big time in his playoff run. Hey, because they said, did you see number 9 on the D line for Miami? What? So they looking at that like, yeah, yeah.
Almost gonna get 2 for 55. Absolutely, he
They
could be
gonna
a
need
difference maker. He could be a difference maker.
they gonna need him.
Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
they gonna
but
need him.
we are both going with.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
It's all about that you, baby. Hey. Hey, even if you're not a diehard Miami fan, you had to love that early 2000, 2001 Miami era.
Oh
That,
yeah,
and if you're old enough, you love the original, Bad Boys of college football. Do you?
yeah.
So, but
We got cheated out of the 2000 national championship.
man,
Yeah, that's right. I said it. Florida State should have been playing Oklahoma. Should have been us. And AP, I'm sorry, we would have beat y'all. We
mm,
would have cut Josh Heupel in half.
they was strong OU. I don't care. They have they backups was first rounders.
Yeah, yeah. That team that got cheated was basically the same team that like all came back next year.
and
Yeah.
stomped a mud hole in Nebraska, bro.
Oh, that's one of the ugliest games I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
And I was at the time I was in the Air Force. I was stationed in Wyoming. I'm in a bar, lone Hurricane fan surrounded by uh, Nebraska fan, and I ain't got to tell you what they look like.
now you
And
ain't wrong.
I'm the only yeah, I'm solo dolo. So, but yeah, I stood tall with my Ken Dorsey jersey on, like F all y'all who want it. Watch that ass whooping with pride.
No shame. Straight up.
It was didn't the Buckeyes screw y'all out of OT? Well, it wasn't the Buckeyes. It was the referees.
It was a refs. That was some
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that was not pass interference, man. Let them play, especially with like man, the ref in that day let them boys play through it. It was, in seems like in a few games, it was like I know in our game, I think there were less than 5 accepted penalties, and I think the same thing in maybe the Alabama game, Alabama Indiana. I think they were only each team only had like 2 penalties. It's been crazy.
Hey,
But
I'm
speaking
all
of,
about letting them play.
yeah, it brings us to the second game, man. Indiana, the number 1 team in the country, had a bye in the first round and then defeated Alabama in the second round, 31-3, slacked them in the quarterfinals to get here. They're
They
going
had
against Oregon, ranked number 5 in the country. They defeated number 12 JMU 51-34 in the first round. Defeated Texas Tech 23-0 in the quarters to get here. And uh, Indiana, along with being the number 1 team in the country, they are the first team to have a bye to win its initial playoff game.
mhm.
Teams on bye are now 1-7 overall in this iteration of the college football playoff. So, um, what's to it, man? Is it the layoff? Is it what do you think that's about, man? Or is it just maybe the top teams aren't so you know?
Hey, I think it might, yeah, you might be on a combination of some things, but sometimes good coaching, uh, you know, makes that layoff a non-factor. And Kurt Cignetti figured it out. I mean, who knows his team better than him?
Yeah,
And so, um, you could tell they were very prepared. They handled their business, and it reflected on the scoreboard. And so, with them being the only team and first ever in this format to ever win the game off a bye, man, they did it in convincing fashion.
yeah,
That was just absolutely just Indiana running on all cylinders, and uh, hey, man, shutting up a lot of people, man. They say, man, we more than just a basketball school, man. We know how to make them pads pop too. So,
yeah,
and they, man, they opened my eyes in, when they won the Big Ten championship. But that victory was like, whoa, okay, all right, y'all little b-ball school boys ain't playing. Y'all playing some football. Okay, okay, okay. I ain't mad at you. But
greatest program turned around in NCAA history.
I,
Uh,
it's kind of hard.
if they finish it off, if they finish it off, could be. But that's interesting, man. Let me try and think on that real quick.
Yeah, because you haven't seen that many, you know, seen too many universities turn around their trajectory of how people view them. Because even last year, Indiana was starting to make some noise with Kurt. But what they're doing this year, I don't think nobody saw that. Probably only Kurt in Indiana. So,
Actually, I'm not gonna give it to Indiana quite yet. I'm still gonna hold SMU above Indiana. To They recovered from the death penalty to become a bowl program again. That's tough. We all know. I mean, everybody. I'm pretty sure. If you're a college sports fan, you've seen the documentary Pony Excess. You know what happened. You know what they went through. Yeah, for them to return to bowl status, that's something. Um, so I would put them. But if Indiana finishes it off, man, if they go out there and win the chip, then I may have to reconsider.
yeah. I mean, I mean, obviously, I think we give the coaching staff of Indiana a hella props. I mean, they're doing their thing, but man, to say greatest turnaround of all time, I mean, it's an impressive turnaround nonetheless. But I don't. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's something I think about.
yeah. The question for this game is you and I have both. It's nothing we believe in. We just notice trends, and there's a
Yeah,
trend in sports professional and collegiate. And when you play a team in the regular season and you face that same team in the postseason, defeating them in the postseason is a little bit more difficult. And more times than not, you actually lose that rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Indiana and Oregon have done this before. October 11th in Eugene, Oregon. The Indiana Hoosiers went into Eugene and beat Oregon 30-20, uh, giving Oregon one of their two losses on the year. Now here comes that rematch.
Mm.
Is Indiana going to fall victim to the jinx? Is it a curse? Is it a trend? I don't know what to call it, but
Even more trendy than
okay.
anything. Uh, but I will say this: the fact that they went into Eugene, Oregon,
Yeah.
and won was very impressive. 'Cause that's one of the hardest buildings to
Mm,
go in there and get a dub. Hey,
yeah.
them Oregon Duck fans get crazy over
Yeah.
there now out in Eugene, man. So
And
they
that's one of my favorite stadiums in college football as well.
oh,
Like the design on it looks like a hockey rink.
yeah,
The multicolored turf. Yeah,
trust. I got that on my bucket list of like stadium. See, like I gotta experience that at least once in my life. So
yeah,
um, no, I think that's pretty dope. To go in there and get a hard fought victory like that. So with this being a neutral site, I, that's they're like, oh man, no pressure. What we did the first time, you know,
yeah.
make
And it's gonna be at the Peach Bowl,
yeah,
Mercedes Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
yeah, and Indiana's a little bit closer to Georgia than Eugene, Oregon is. So we'll see how the fan split looks in the crowd. Uh,
But remember, Oregon has the biggest booster in the game.
oh yeah, he got.
He gonna make sure them people get out there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That is true.
And he gonna have some fresh new unis.
Oh yeah,
They gonna be suited.
they already they was already working on the jerseys as soon as they won the other day. They was like, yeah, all right, we're gonna have some kind of peach themed, you know, mock up. Let's mock it up real quick. And he had cats doing overtime, and they didn't even go home and wash their ass or brush their teeth. They over there mocking up jerseys all night.
I'm with you,
uh,
AP.
but that's where I'm at too. And as good as Dan Lanning is as a recruiter, sometimes when it comes to the X's and O's, uh, I can't put him over certain coaches. And in this situation, Coach Danny got something about his X's and O's that just works. Because what he's done at JMU, they got him the job here in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not like he's waiting. He's seeing like instant success at IU. So,
Yeah.
uh, I would definitely got to give him the edge when it comes to the coaching. And look, for me, Dan Lanning is like another. He's another Nick Sirianni, and
Okay.
it, it's like he's a punchable face and a personality.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And like I want to slap,
Punchable face.
yeah, I just want to slap the hell out of you, because they bother you with their personality. You like you're a D head. You really are.
Yeah.
But
He
it's
can
like,
also get caught up in the hoopla sometimes.
yeah,
Like
he,
when they played Colorado. I mean,
yeah.
he was kind of going at prime a little bit. Um, and that's why I'm with you and AP. I give the Cignetti's just about ball. Like I loved his answer to the reporter before the Alabama game had asked him, was he concerned about like, or was the team concerned about all the tradition, in Alabama coming in? Then he was like, I think you know about more about the tradition over there than our players do. All our players know about is what they see on film.
Mm.
And then they went out and slacked them boys.
Nah, and that's what I love about. Hey, he's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, he don't be messing around with that media trying to give you like a runaround quotes to make it seem all mysterious. Nah, He's saying, "Man, my players don't get damn out of that tradition. We've been watching film. We know what we can do."
Yeah.
I love that. I'm with that.
Um, this is and more than a game in the college football playoff, more than a national championship. You have the potential number one and number two picks in 2026 draft playing in this game. Uh,
Yeah.
how much pressure you think is on both of these QBs to really perform and solidify themselves?
I'll be honest. I think it's more on Dante Moore.
Mm,
Uh,
okay.
because I don't think his coach is going to be able to, psychologically kind of zone him in and tell him to just relax. And uh, I think Kirk's probably going to be more, hey man, hey, Mendoza, relax. This is just we saw what we saw on film. Trust it. We trust in you. We got faith in you. We here, and he'll be able to more kind of guide him, correct him because there were some moments in that Big Ten game where it was kind of looking kind of crazy for Indiana, and then I just kind of feel like there's a at least that relationship between coach and quarterback where he kind of directs him back into the lane and tells him to relax and trust the process and trust what we got going. We saw what we saw on film. All right, let's just relax. We got it, and I think he's more apt to get that from Kurt than probably Dan. And obviously this is just assumptions that I am throwing up there that you normally don't do, but that's just
Right.
the vibes that I get from both coaches. So I that's why I say the pressure's going to be more on Dante Moore because he's probably going to have to just kind of have to figure that out and deal with this pressure and try to find that a way to deal with it and you know. Uh, And I think maybe Dan Lanning just thinks he's so damn smart he can just X and O the problems away. I don't know. So uh, it, pressure for both of them. Yeah, I just think that Mendoza's uh, even winning the Heisman, he didn't even make the moment about him. So I
Right.
kind of that kind of shows you what kind of I guess the, the mantra or the atmosphere or the
Mm,
culture that is built in IU. So, and I think we both are almost like the same wavelength that culture matters in certain situations, especially when it comes to college football. There needs to be a certain culture that is kind of attached to your program that can, for one, obviously recruit. So there needs to be a certain culture that's built. So I trust that. But Dan Lanning, he'll get you in the pros. He'll get you in the pros. But when it comes to actual success on this level, I don't know if I see that. You know, with him uh, uh, in this atmosphere. So
yeah. And as AP, yeah, Mendoza threw a pick six in the fourth quarter that tied the game at 20, and then
hmm
yeah, came back and got the W. But I kind of want to answer his previous question before I talk about the QBs. Um, I don't think Lane Kiffin has any results because clearly Lane Kiffin is chasing something,
mm,
and only he knows what that is, and only he'll know when he finds that. It's a lot of these coaches do it, man. Like Lane Kiffin could have become a legend at Ole Miss, right?
hmm
Dissimilar, I assimilate it to Roy Williams. Roy Williams is probably the greatest coach in the history of Kansas basketball. However, his dream was to coach at North Carolina.
hmm
So when the opportunity came up, like
Both
you, right, the court's about to be named after you, bro.
he said,
Yeah, and left all that behind to go chase his dream. So Lane Kiffin is clearly chasing his white rabbit, and so I don't think he regrets it.
"No, he'll be
It's only way he'll regret it is if he never finds what he's chasing. but
Mm.
he's the only person that knows who that is. So, but with the QBs, I kind of you kind of talking me into your side. I think I think I think there's more pressure on Mendoza. Um, Here's why. Right now, like he won the Heisman. He's saying all the right things, making all the right moves, and doing what he needs to do on the football field,
Hmm.
which means he has everything to lose. If he goes out here against Oregon and shits the bed, even if Dante Moore does the same thing, it's going to be all about how Mendoza choked. Um, or let's say if they lose, it's going to be about how he choked, and if they win, it's going to be about him barely scraping by, right? Also, he's now setting the standard. Like he is now the standard of Indiana football. So really, whatever he does, whether they go on to win championship and he plays great, or whether they get eliminated in this game, he's set the bar for the next, which is, oddly enough is his younger
Yeah,
brother.
brother. Yeah.
Like he set the bar for the next for whoever to try and surpass what he's done and take the program to new heights. Dante Moore had like he's kind of playing with house money.
Mm.
If he goes out there and plays terrible, guess what? He can come back to school and do it. Try again.
Mm.
He'll probably be the second favorite for the Heisman behind Arch. Um, if they get the job done, guess what? He did something Joey Harrington couldn't do. He did something Justin Herbert couldn't do. He did something Dylan Gabriel couldn't. Like he's the man in Oregon
Mm.
if he gets it done. And if he balls out in this game and loses, he could
He can
still pass Fernando. In the early, it's like, oh, well, when he came up against, he stepped his game up. So to me, yeah, Dante's playing with a little bit of house money,
Mm.
and so I feel he should come out here free. You know, go ahead and call up Phil Knight, say, yo, man, give me them fresh phone posits, and let me go out
I'm
here and do my thing.
coming back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Um,
crazy. It's in the fresh phone positive. It's
so
crazy.
yeah, I think, and especially from Mendoza, because Ty Simpson, people talking about him about potentially being the first round pick. I done thumped you out,
Mm.
but you got benched. So I dumped you out, and let me go ahead and hear and
No,
like I mean, look at it. He did knocked out in his
said he
last
was
two
hurt.
games.
He said he was hurt. I don't know, bro. Yeah.
Uh, and back in your last two games, you done knocked out the future. You beat Julian Sand, you know, and you didn't beat one of your potential draft mates, and now you got another one on the table. So, uh, yeah, it's the world is on Mendoza's shoulders right now. We'll see if he can carry it.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Uh, it's
Uh, but
yeah, tough.
who you got? Yeah, who you got winning, man? I'm flip flopping right now.
Now I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna still rock with Indiana.
Okay.
I just think we've always talked about it. It's always gonna be tough to get them twice, but
Yeah.
uh, we I just love what Indiana's doing as a team and what they're looking like and how they are playing for each other, and you know,
Yeah.
because and that's kind of another reason why I think Mendoza doesn't have the pressure. Like their culture is just also it seems so team unified that it's just like, hey, is almost patriot like. We're here to just do our jobs. So
Yeah.
hey, it's crazy. And I just coaching because I think that always matters, especially
Yeah.
in like this. I would give me Kurt over landing. recruiting. Now, if Kurt can get if he can get Dan Lanning's recruiting talents, oh man, you got something nasty out there in Indiana. But yeah, man, I'm gonna stick with the Hoosiers, man.
I'm um I'm going with the Jinx.
Mm-mm.
Going with the Jinx. I'm gonna take Oregon in a close one,
Mm.
and I think I think Dante Moore is gonna make a clutch play. I think he's gonna have the scouts look like, okay, we got something here. But I think it's a real because that Indiana defense, they serious as well.
Mm.
Uh, but it's one of those things. The Jinx gets them. It's gonna come back and bite them.
Mm.
And because
I'm
I really don't want to play Indiana. If I'm Miami, I'd much rather play Oregon in Natty. Uh,
hey man.
but yeah, that's our CFP picks. Games. I think both games are Thursday. If I'm not mistaken. I could be tripping. I know the Miami game is Thursday for sure.
I hope they're both on Thursday because I was
Yeah.
telling, hey man, y'all taking too long with the damn
Nope.
CFP dog.
Nope. The this game is Friday. Indiana, they're Friday. So Miami and Ole Miss Thursday, and Oregon, Indiana's Friday. And so yeah, we could talk about that while it's happening.
Yeah. Yep.
But the big boys, hey, they got some playoff. They settling their playoff business too. That's how it's
Mm.
looking in the AFC at the moment.
At the moment,
At the moment, that could all change though. And
ain't nobody.
over on the other side, that's how it's looking at the moment.
At
Again,
the
at the
moment.
moment, that could all change as well. And
Mm.
if you want to see what we think about the final week of the regular season, hey, go back and watch our Thursday night show. Give you all of our picks for week 18. But today we're just gonna talk about a few key matchups and what's on the line. And we're gonna start with a kind of win and in situation. Tampa Bay, Carolina.
Mm.
See it right there. The Buccaneers need to beat the Panthers and need the Falcons to lose or tie to win the NFC South and get into the playoffs. That is their only path into the playoffs. The Panthers need to just win, baby, to beat the Buccaneers, or there's an or for them. If they lose, they would need the Falcons to win, and then by virtue of a three-way tie, they still win the
Have the
NFC
time.
South. Yeah, because of tiebreakers. So, um, I think if you look at like the odds, the Panthers have like a 55% chance to make the playoffs. Buccaneers is like 45, just because of that one situation. But
Crazy.
uh, I picked Carolina to win this game. I think you picked you picked Tampa. You ride with Baker. Um, go ahead. Why? Tell them why, man.
Nah, man. I look. I know it's been rough for my Baker. I know it's been rough for my Baker bros. My man's been throwing some interceptions. Down the stretch, they on a 4 game losing streak. But if there's any time that I think my man Baker Bro is gonna rise up, it's gonna be this one. He gonna wake up feeling dangerous. Yeah, because he know the mistakes that's been made. He's gonna shoulder them. He's gonna take accountability of them, and he's gonna be like, you know what? Ain't no reason why I should be having these interceptions. I got all my dogs back, my wide receivers, my offensive side of the football is getting healthier, you know. And hey, all I got to do is be Baker. All I got to do is bake. That's it. That's that's all
Food.
I do. I got to just that's all I do is just whip it up and put it in the oven and let it rise. That's all I gotta do. So Baker's gonna rise. He gonna get the right ingredients popping. And uh, look, the Panthers they they want to win it, then they don't. then they want to win it, then they don't, and then they want to win. It's been like, dang man, they've been so back and forth. Uh, it's almost like I think it's the time that Baker rises and Bryce steps back. So at least that's what I picked. But um, yeah, Baker got this. The competitive spirit in that man got this. He got this. That's why they gonna win. Baker, bro, for life. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
All right, for me, obviously division games. Division games are tough, and
Mm,
this season I've noticed something in a lot of games. Special teams is coming to play more times this season than I can remember.
big facts.
And the player I'm going to look to affect this game in a big way is the younger brother of one, Travis Etienne. Trevor Etienne. He's a
Mm,
return man for the Panthers, and I think he is going to help control field position in this game. And
mm.
because of that, that's why I'm giving the Panthers the edge. Um, yeah, I feel field position is going to be a real
Okay.
concern. And I mean, not concerned, but it's going to play a big role.
Unsung
If
hero. Okay.
if Carolina can, you know, make Tampa try and drive again, you said it, Baker. He can get pick happy, and that's why he's not a Brown anymore.
Mm,
Turn inopportune turnovers, right?
mm-hmm.
How do you help somebody who's turnover prone turn it over? You make them go longer on the field. So uh, Trevor Etienne, I think he's averaging almost 24 yards, like return. He can help them keep Tampa in those long drive situations. That's gonna force Baker is gonna give him the opportunity to make some mistakes, and he's gonna make one. You could book that. He's gonna make at least one. The question is, can they force him into more than one? I think they can. And so I got the Panthers winning, and Panthers winning the NFC South. And prematurely pat myself on the back because I called this like a month ago that we would be right here in this situation.
Oh yeah, man. It's about time you start messing around and some lottery numbers, bro. Here just be not rich as fuck because you ain't coming up with the lottery numbers, bro. Like we need that.
um, the other win and end situation.
Mm-hmm.
This one, Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Man, I wish I could change the roster. We talked about it last night. I wish I could change the rosters in this.
Mm.
But hopefully the current Ravens and Steelers players make it just fun to watch. Um, I think we both picked Baltimore in this one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, big thing like Steelers, they have no weapons.
That none that scare you.
Yeah, yeah. That DK Metcalf suspension is coming into play.
Big time.
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's terrible too. Like A Rod's gonna have to go out like that, but
Mm.
it is what it is, man. The Ravens coming in. They don't even need Lamar to be Lamar. I feel the damage in this game is gonna be done by King Henry. He's coming off the 214 game, and I
Mm.
think it does more damage. You see it right there. Before you go break down the Steelers, if they win the game, simple, they're in by virtue of the best record. The Ravens, if they win the game, they win the AFC North by virtue of division record. They were both teams had the same record, but the Ravens would have the better division record. They'd be 4-2. The Steelers would be 3-3. So Baltimore would win and be in. But either seed, both teams would be the 4 seed. They're locked into the 4 seed. So why are you taking the Ravens?
I just because is I don't trust their defense of Pittsburgh. They just don't resemble the standard. You know, no pun intended. Well, every pun intended at this point. But yeah, it's just not the Pittsburgh standard. They're not playing like it. They're not getting stops. They're not getting pressure. I get it. T.J. Watt, he's dealing with some injuries, but even when he was on the field, it was it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It did all season long. They're not good on defense. They're just
No.
not. And, when you say that they don't need Lamar to be Lamar, they absolutely don't. Just turn around and hand that ball off to Big Boy. Because if you telling me that in order to get in the playoffs, I got to go up against this trash ass defense, say less. Let him eat, and if he and get a running game going, and look, keep Lamar, keep his action down to maybe 15 to 20 attempts, maybe.
Okay.
If you keep it that way, hey, you had a good night. If I see Lamar Jackson has thrown the ball for 45 times, you
Oh.
best believe there's an L right
Yeah.
next to it. So I'm just saying, man, that this is a simple situation. It doesn't need to get overcomplicated as an officer of play calling. Kiss it, all right? Really, kiss it.
What?
uh. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like honestly, with the Steelers and Tampa, just two collapses.
Mm,
I feel like it wasn't too long ago. Like both it was Tampa was like 6-2 on top of the world. Baker for MVP
yeah,
and Steelers same thing. They got off to the quick start early in the season. It's like see, this is Mike Tomlin does. Everybody bet against them, and now here we are. Both teams on the brink of elimination, so to speak. So
mm,
now not necessarily a win and end situation, but a lot on the line here, especially for the San Francisco 49ers. Seahawks 49ers. See right there, the Seahawks will win the NFC West and clinch the number one seed with a win or lock into the number five seed with a loss. So
mm.
they go from one to from 0 to 100 real quick if they lose this game. Um, the 49ers will win the NFC West and clinch the number one seed with a win or fall to the number five or number six seed, depending on how the Rams do. If the
Mm.
49ers lose and the Rams lose, the 49ers will be the five seed. If the 49ers lose and the Rams win, the 49ers will be the six seed, the Rams will be the five seed.
Yeah.
Um, another added bonus for the 49ers, why it's more on the line for them. If the 49ers win this game, they do not have to leave the city of San Francisco for the duration of the playoffs,
Nope.
including the Super Bowl.
Including the Super Bowl.
Including the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So
Home
they
state.
literally have home field advantage throughout the playoffs if they win this game.
Yeah. In no way I would have thought about this. It's because like people that's been watching our post game show on Thursdays, we've been making fun of the
Yeah.
49ers literally all season. Like, how the hell are they still sticking around with this duct tape, gorilla glue, super glue, Elmer's glue, bubble gum, hot glue gun? They are just stuck together with so many injuries and people that they lost along the way, and yet is here they are, literally with a chance to get home field advantage throughout the whole playoffs and run the gambit. Like this is absolutely uh baffling. I've never seen nothing like this 49ers team this year. It's a sight to see. And to be honest, man, it's almost like it's so uh, mind blowing that I don't think I can recall anything of this magnitude of losing so many key players, and yet here you are with a chance to have home field advantage. It's crazy. But I think Seattle's the better team, so I went Seattle. Hey, some of them injuries gonna creep up. All
Yeah.
right, no Fred Warner and no Bosa. going against Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. Like I would have loved to have those two in my
Yeah,
lineup against these guys. And you don't. All right, you just don't. Um, so therefore, I just think even for Seattle, this is almost, in my opinion, a kiss it game. Let them two running backs get busy. Um, I know what we want Sam Darnold to. Yeah, we want the quarterback to get the shine, but I don't need you to shine, bro. I need you to manage the game and get us to a dub. But and I'm gonna have Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker kind of really take the lead on this one, bro. I
yeah,
would,
yeah.
you
I'm right there with you. Like, yeah, the way that defense has been playing over the last month and a half of the season.
know. Hmm.
Uh, Plus Sam Darnold. I know he had like one where he kind of, shit the bed, but he really came through in that against the Rams when they needed him to. Uh, my only concern about Sam Darnold is in the postseason. This ain't the postseason yet. It's still a regular season game. So, and I'm with you. Said last night, like this is just one of those games where, yeah, those missing pieces could really be used and they will really be missed. Um, so I'm taking Seattle as well on the road to win the number one seed. Um, and unfortunately for uh, the Niners, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember off the top of my head, but let me just look at it again. Yeah, the Rams. I ain't gonna say a cakewalk game, but a game that they should likely win. So it looks like San Fran may finish in that sixth spot at the end of the day.
Mm.
So especially because after this game is over, the Rams will know exactly.
What they got to
Yeah, so they'll know whether they need to play people or not, or another. And this one, this one, the game itself
do.
is comical. However, like the results are ridiculous. That and this is the reason why I have it as a highlight game for the weekend. Tennessee and Jacksonville. And look, the laugh, but listen to like first of all, Titans our way. Yeah, they're playing for nothing. They're playing for pride, paychecks, and
Good feel for free
yeah,
agents.
and to put for the guys going into free agency, they're looking to put some that last good film, some last good stuff on tape. However, you look at the other side. The Jaguars can actually win the number one seed if they win, and the Broncos and Patriots lose. They would be the number one seed and have home field in the AFC. They can get the number two seed if they win and either the Broncos or Patriots lose. They're already in the three seed, so that's what it is. If all three teams win, Jaguars will be they maintain the three seed. But if they lose, they could fall from anywhere between 5 to 7.
Damn,
Because if they lose and the Texans win, the
they win.
Texans will win the South, and the
Yeah,
Jaguars could be the 5 seed. If they lose and the Texans and any combination of if they lose in any combination of the Texans, Buffalo, or the Chargers, or if all three win, they could be the
they,
7 seed.
that's crazy. Went from ashy to classy,
Exactly.
classy to ashy, real,
So
real quick.
that's why even though like the matchup seems comical, but it's like there's so much on the line for Jacksonville, and like wouldn't it just be funny if Tennessee came out and just balled out? Like, yeah, watch this. If they
Hey,
they come out like pocket above the rim, you
you
ain't
know
going
what's
to college or any fucking way.
you know what's crazy? So Tennessee actually kind of been playing like that for a minute anyway. They're almost like
Yeah,
the Saints, where they ain't been having nothing to play for anyway for their almost damn near half the season. They've been eliminated so long ago. So they actually just been playing for pride and paychecks and good film a long time ago. So they actually got to make them a little dangerous in the situation. For real, for real.
yeah,
So
big facts. And They got a quarterback that was taken number one overall, and I'm sure he wants to, finish this season on a positive note.
Mm.
Everybody else be damned, including the Jaguars. So, yeah, this game could be really, really interesting. And it's a division game, and anything can happen. So,
Mm.
uh, but that, and then there is one other team that has won 4 games this season that a lot of people are gonna have their eye on. Not the team, but they will be watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I'm talking about my Cleveland Browns. And they're not watching to see if the Browns win. There'll be a bunch of people tuned in just to see if Shador Sanders plays well. But
Yeah.
the bulk of people will be watching for this guy.
For that
Um,
sack.
yeah, Miles Garrett, sack watch, trying to get the record. He is a half sack short of tying, a full sack short of breaking the single season sack record. Uh, 1 game left to get it done. We're facing the Bengals, which means he's going against Joe Burrow, who's been sacked 15 times this season.
Mm.
Mind you, Joe Burrow's only played 7 games, so that's a 2 sack per game average. And yes, Miles Garrett has sacked Joe Burrow 12 times, more than he sacked any other quarterback except Lamar Jackson, who's also sacked 12 times. Um, do you think he gets it done?
Oh man, yeah. When you literally have your number against one team, and you got a record on the line. Look, I know they're gonna try to do all that they can to stop him, but it ain't never worked before. You don't think that the Bengals ain't never tried to throw the whole kitchen sink at Miles Garrett, and he's still right.
Yeah,
This is another just a normal activity of him racking up sacks against the Bengals. That's what he do. Like,
yeah,
come on. Like, I think it's inevitable. To be honest, I'll be shocked if he doesn't get it. That's the shock that I'll be at. So,
yeah,
come on, man. This is almost like taking him waking up and breathing in fresh air. This is what he do. He gets sacks against the Bengals. Like, come on,
yeah.
man.
And he's not never had a sack against Joe Burrow. Every game he's played against Joe Burrow, he sacked him at least once, including earlier this season, week 1. He got 2 sacks on Joe Burrow. Matter of fact, as we were notified by, our third, Miss Averill, back-to-back plays he got to him. So there's that. For me, I think he's gonna get 3. I think he'll get 3. If you're a Browns fan,
Hey man, go out of style, get 5, Miles.
he
Come
said
on.
go get 5. Go ahead,
Yeah.
just break the single game record. White. Go ahead, get 8, put it up to 30.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
he tapes his wrist before every game, and on that tape, he's written the number 25 for like the last 3 or 4 games, and so his goal is to get to 25. If he gets that 3, that's that right there, and that'd be a pretty impressive number. I think that record would stand for 22 and a half has stood for ages. Hell, the 22 that was set by Mark Gastineau stood since the 80s.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he were to get, just say 2 or more, put it up to 24 at least. Yeah, you could be looking at a record that stands for like 40, 50 years.
Mm.
So hey, shout out to Miles. I hope you get it done. And yeah, man. Yeah, we need something, man. Come on, man. Browns fans need something to hang our hat on. We need something. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all we got football wise, and it's that time of the show, man.
Yes, sir.
We here at the Audible Sports Podcast. Hey, we believe in good mental health and good mental standing, especially amongst men in the black community. So we came up with some questions we can ask each other, because the days of just asking your homie, hey, you good, man? Yeah, I'm straight. Like, those days are done, man. You really got to get in touch with what's going on with your people before it's too late. And nobody ever wants to get that phone call that something happened, and you have in your mind that there's something you could have done about it. So we came up with a few questions that we feel you check in with your folks, and you should be able to help them get by, or help yourself. So I will ask my brother. Question one: Hey, what stresses are you dealing with lately? Question two: What have you done to eliminate those stresses? And question three: What do you need from me to help you get through?
Hey man, I ain't even gonna cap with y'all, man. I ain't got no stresses right now, man. I just
I ain't worried about that.
nah.
And
Um, I think I just been in a good headspace, just feeling
yeah,
a little more accomplished, been able to handle some more things financially that I needed to take care of, and that should give everybody a sense of accomplishment and sensibility of like, yo, man,
yeah.
I needed to handle that, and I handled it, so knock that off the board. But yeah, man, I guess the only thing I need from you, bro, is just always that just the support that you genuinely give me when it comes to even stuff outside this, projects on outside Audible, whether it's IOW or whatever. Just, just keep being that support podcast brother that I can always come to you about anything, podcast related or not. So, and hopefully I do the same for you. So, but yeah, man, I throw those questions at you, man. What any stresses you dealing with, and how you dealing with them, and anything you need from me, my brother.
Well, I mean, clearly, you know, it's been stressing me, man. Family's been a big stress since since the week before Thanksgiving or the week
Mm,
of Thanksgiving. Um, still trying to get through, still trying to break through, man. But we on the tail end of it. I put it like that. We're on the tail end of it, and it should be resolved soon. Uh, what I need from you, yeah, just keep being there, man. Like I say, again, shout out to you and April. Like I said, I wasn't on the Thursday night show. Everybody that messes with us knows, because that situation got real,
mm,
uh, and I had to take care of the people that I'm charged to take care of as a husband and as a father.
mm,
Uh, yeah, y'all killed it. In my absence, did y'all thing, and yeah, it's pretty. And it was nothing, man. It was yo, man. I need you to handle it, man.
mm.
And yeah, I got you, and just took the baton and ran with it. So yeah, just thank you and appreciate again you and April if she's watching. Can't thank either one of y'all enough, and uh, show my gratitude and appreciation. But with that being said, I have a question,
Mm.
and so the question is, at a point, you and I both married men, so we've made this decision, but a lot of people out there haven't,
Mhm.
or they have just not in the marriage sense. And it makes sense when I ask you, what is or what becomes more important in your life, family wise, the family you've chosen or the family you're born into?
Shit,
And
man.
you understand, because we're both married, so obviously
Yeah.
we've chosen life partners, and
Yeah.
we're both husbands and fathers, so those people obviously come first. But and I say, for the people who haven't who haven't made marriages, a lot of people come, hey, yo, we talk to our friends and we say, yo, that's not my friend, that's my brother, right?
Mm.
And so this is again an example of a family member you've chosen. So
Yeah.
my question is, when those things collide,
Mm.
which
Hey,
which path on that fork in the road is the right way to travel?
man, it's crazy because I've been in scenarios like that because you be like, damn, bro, like, because you don't want nobody to feel like you ain't loyal no more, and
Yeah,
it's but then it's like, okay, well, I love both of y'all,
right.
and for different reasons, but at the end of the day, man, the best way I've handled those situations is, hey, man, right is right and wrong is wrong. You sit your ass down over there. And if it's definitely at my house, all y'all can shut the or get the fuck out. So
Stop it. Get some help.
hey, nah. Hey man, man, the best answer I got for you is in those situations you explain to each other like, hey y'all, this ain't about loyalty. This is about right and wrong, and I love both y'all equally. But this is how we gonna handle it. And if
Right.
y'all don't like it, hey, I did my best. It's on y'all. But yeah, man.
Hey
Hey,
man, here's now. I'm gonna take one person out of the equation though. I'm,
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the spouse out of the equation. And
mm,
matter of fact, I'll take two. I'll take the spouse and the kids out of the equation because this is a given. Nothing comes
mm,
above that. So
yeah,
we gonna go with siblings, aunts, uncles, grand, all of them and below
mm,
as blood relatives versus again people you have chosen as a family, but whether it be your best friend that you call a brother, your best friend that you call a sister, uh,
mm.
uh, in-law you've gotten close to over the years and consider them not an you ain't an in-law,
Yeah, you
you
fat.
official, right?
Yeah, you
So
official like free with a whistle. Man.
yeah,
Yeah. Hey, I like I said, because you have so much love and respect for each other, and for separate reasons. Hey, wrong is wrong, right is right. This is how we're gonna handle it. And because at the end of the day, I think you still always trust your people. Like, hey, man, we're adults. Like,
mm,
come on, like this is some bullshit, bro. Well, like let's talk it out real quick and keep it moving. But
yeah,
accountability, because I'm comfortable enough to know that the people that I got in my inner circle are comfortable dealing with accountability. Because otherwise, I'm not
right,
fucking with you.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and hopefully, like those conversations, just because you need to have them, because as adults, like when there's a problem and it needs to be some accountability that needs to get accepted by somebody, and you need to let somebody know that what your actions done to me and my people, it's like, yeah, you got to hear this.
right,
So, but at the same time, like, all right, just as long as we know that where the accountability needs to lie at, and you're comfortable and you're adult enough to take that accountability, we can keep it pushing. And this moment won't even actually, it shouldn't affect the rest of the day or the
right,
evening or the week or whatever. It shouldn't affect it because, all right, we know what it is. We're adult enough. If we can't, obviously I I I know in this situation, I know I don't need to fuck with you.
right,
So you get those answers. You know what I'm saying? You always get the answers in situations that always pop up of who you know that you can be in a adult situations with if they
mm-hmm,
were to arise, and they will handle it as such. And you're like, oh, all right. You say you an adult, but you ain't no more. You a little boy. You a little girl. I got it. Cool. So you get those answers. Um, and then that's when you can pretty much act accordingly. Uh, I don't say you have to do this. Just me personally,
right,
when I get put in adult situations and I see how people react, and they react in a way that I wouldn't agree with, then I know that, all right, my limitations of being in the same hemisphere with this person, I need to limit that, because if some adult situations pop off, I already know how you're gonna behave in those situations. So that's when you like, all right, I know how to move with you. I know how to maneuver with you.
yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Let me get to AP's comment. AP got a solid comment. Appreciate you for sharing, AP. Uh, said to me, I have a great group of friends that I've become close family. So much so that the kid of my put that back up. The kid of my two best friends I consider my nephews. Facts happens often. And then he goes on to say, but over the years, my bond with my mother has been the best it's ever been. All right, so those two, their family and my mother, I consider the people in I hold dearest. All right, the dearest. And of course, there's also my podcast family as well. Wouldn't be where I am without y'all. I appreciate you, bro. Uh, but yeah, no, that's yeah, absolutely. But um, in all this and going through this whole ordeal, like I guess it's almost I don't want to simulate it to the stages of grief, but it's almost like that.
Mm,
And I feel situations that kind of put you, things that put you in that situation, kind of take you through something similar to the stages of grief, where it's like now I'm at the point where the the anger is past, like I'm over all of that, and
hmm.
I'm over the disappointment of the whole situation. I'm at the point now where now I've accepted that although the relationships uh it can be fixed and it can be repaired, but it will never be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be that, like that's where I'm at right now, and I guess that part bothers me the most because I knew ahead of time, like no matter what happens
Hmm.
and no matter what the end result would be, the final result, if that makes sense to people out there, I knew what the end result would be. Regardless of what the end result is, the final result was this relationship would never be the same.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say don't beat yourself about it too much, Bobby, because you did what any other person had. You had hope. You were come on now. I would hope that for the sake of
Yeah,
so that it wouldn't. I would have hoped that we were all adults enough that this situation wouldn't even arise. I had hope. We
yeah,
all got hope, bro. So don't beat yourself up for having hope for in humanity. But I just think it's just one of those things that it's because we're wired to always have hope in humanity that there's going to be times where humanity humbles us and says, man, you're being hopeless. You need to cut it. All right. You need to
you
get over
need to cut it.
this hope shit gonna get you fucked up, right? But then times where humanity
What?
says, you know what?
Yeah,
And why I got hope in us because of that situation. And so like life gives us a good give and take when it comes to hope. So but don't fault yourself for being a human being for having hope, bro. Don't do that. It you know, y- there's only certain things in life that we can control, bro.
yeah,
And
and
it's gonna be everything. And the moment I think we all realize that as individuals, be like, hey man, control what you can control. That's it.
yeah, and it's like even with like there's the even though I say I know relationship will never be the same,
Mm,
there's still actually a percentage that it can be if eventually there's growth,
mm,
and then that's what my hope is that that growth takes place. I don't care if it's a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, however long it takes, because that growth will then allow, excuse me, the relationship to could get back to where it was.
yeah,
But if that growth doesn't take place,
it can never get back.
it won't be the same because you're never gonna realize the error. You're
Mm,
never gonna realize your error if you don't have that growth. So it's like, and the whole thing just takes me back to when I went through that shit. It was like I had to force myself to grow in that manner. It was like I had to look myself in the mirror and really kind of just put myself through the ringer. Like, nah, dog, you was out here fucking up. Like,
yeah,
that's that's not their fault. It's your fault. And it was always on you. and
Yeah,
it's going to continue to be on you until you make these adjustments. And
yeah, it's on you, player.
yeah, yeah, like there was that old saying, you point the finger, you got three pointing back at you. It's real, man. It's
Right.
yeah, you cannot. Oh, it's almost like 8 Mile. Remember 8 Mile when it starts and he goes to work and dude, you was late today, Jimmy's my car wouldn't start, man, my bad, all this, and then he gets to the point where he comes in and dude says something to him, and he's like, my fault. It was like he's about to say it wasn't my fault, and he stopped himself and he said it won't happen again. That right there, that kind of see that like that's the wall you got to hit, where it's like, sure, you could point the finger at everything else, but at the end of the day, there's always that extra thing that you can do to, nah, it was on you the whole
Mm,
time. So, but I was just curious about that, and what people, and I mean, anybody out there listening or who hears it on the replay, drop it in the comments, man. Let
yes,
me know
sir.
what y'all think, man. At what who who holds more value in your life, the family you choose or the family you're born into, and what changes that for you? What changes that division? What alters that decision? So,
Mm.
um,
Never easy decision either.
no, it's not. It's not because, like, if you would love to think that nothing can break that, right? But even husbands are called to task in a battle of wife versus mother sometimes, right? And you would think, man, I'd never go against my mom, but da da da. Well, wait till you get married and your wife does, or your mom does something your wife doesn't like. You're gonna have to pick a side.
No cap, dog.
You're gonna have to pick a side.
Hey,
Um,
hey, man, I really need peace in my house. Like, come
yeah,
on. Oh, damn, the
yeah,
conversations, man.
yep.
Shit, yeah.
So,
Mm,
with that being said, man, hey, new year, same us, man. First challenge of the year, man. What do you have for the people to open the year 2026?
hey, man. I say open the year up on a good note, man. Keep this shit simple, man. Come in with no hate for the first week or so, man. Like every is be cool, be positive. Work on your road rage. I've been working on that too. Uh, you know, um, First person that cuts you off, don't spaz out. Let's have some growth. Um, I Because I think one of the things that's always been tough for me is uh, stopping that clock from going from 0 to 100 when things kind of tick at you. So um, overall, just work on your ticks, man. Even if you got to pause for a second, whoops,
Yeah,
let's not go 0 to 100 because it's not beneficial for nobody. Never is beneficial for nobody. So um, yeah, man, that's my challenge I got for y'all. Work on that 0 to 100. All right,
all right.
turn, turn it down.
For me, keep it simple. For the next 7 days, uh, don't point the finger. Don't blame anybody.
Mm,
Accept accountability and demonstrate responsibility for the next 7 days.
mm,
That's it. Just don't use the phrase "my bad." Uh, just use the phrase "I'll do better next time."
mm.
For 7 days, nothing is anybody else's fault. Put it all on your shoulders and make the adjustments you need to make for 7 days, and see how you feel when you come back and join us next week.
Mm.
Uh, and with that being said, quote of the week. First quote of the week, 2026. Albert Einstein, little Albert Einstein for you. No, it's not all super brilliant. It's pretty simple. Uh, and it goes as such: Learn from yesterday. Live for today and hope for tomorrow. Once again, that's learn from yesterday. Live for today and hope for tomorrow. That is from Albert Einstein. Pretty smart guy.
Yeah, you pretty smart.
Shout out to Uncle Scott checking in. Just remember, it's never my fault. It's Kevin Stefanski's fault.
That's crazy work.
Stop it. Get some help.
I needed that chuckle for sure. Happy
Crazy
New
work.
Year, to you guys. Much respect, but hey, Happy New Year to you, Uncle Scott.
Same to you, Scott.
Let us know how you doing in them fantasy leagues.
Sure.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, got one more thing. Bang. If you want to hear more from Wildcard Mar or me, check us out right here at these two spots. IOW Sports Network YouTube page. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe, just like it says. Great content he's dishing out over there daily, hourly. Hell, you never know when he's gonna be on, man. Just make sure you hit that bell because the man goes live, live more than the OnlyFans model. So,
What? Wow.
Cause I said won 7 out of 9 title games. Hey. What I'm talking about, man. I mean, let me loan like $10. That's all I need is 10, man. I just need to get a sandwich real quick.
That's it.
Yeah, just a sandwich from Subway. Cash and nice pay. If you want to hear me run my traps some more, head over to the Game Time 216 YouTube page. And you can check out me and the homie Big Mike from the Man Cave talking all Cleveland sports all day, and that's Mondays and Wednesdays at 2:16 Eastern. Other than that, and don't forget, Thursdays. Remember, just because football season or just because the Thursday night schedule is over, still football season. And as a matter of fact, even when the football season is over, we're going to keep this thing going on year round, man. The Audible TNF post-game show with myself, Jess Girl Averill, and Wildcard Mar every Thursday. So tap in with us. We're going to settle in on the time here. But we will be delivering that good NFL news to you every Thursday. 365 days. No, not 360. However many Thursdays it is. And man, what is it, 52? 52 weeks in the year? 52 Thursdays? Something like that. Just tune in on Thursday, damn it. Hey, you got anything before we get out of here, man?
Man, you know what it is, man. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, man. See our asses next Friday.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it any better myself. And oh snap. I'll talk to you about that off the air. However, I could have some big news coming up. I'm not at liberty to say what it is. I will check in with those who are really in charge of that news. I don't want to spoil anybody's surprise or anything, but be dropping some news at y'all in the coming weeks. But other than that, man, take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy your new year. Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Sure.
And we'll check y'all out next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Yeah.